No fancy gear, no shortcuts, just pure fight conditioning, anytime, anywhere. Let's go. The top 10 bodyweight exercises all MMA fighters do daily at home. Welcome back. These are the top 10 bodyweight only exercises that athletes use to stay fast and strong, even when they're away from the gym. Let's go. First up, clap push-up. Begin in a strong high plank position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width, feet together, and core braced like you're about to take a punch. Lower your chest towards the floor by bending your elbows, keeping them at about a 45-degree angle to your torso. Once your chest is just above the ground, explode upward by driving forcefully through your palms. As your body lifts off the floor, quickly clap your hands together at chest height and prepare to land by resetting your hands to the ground with slightly bent elbows to absorb impact. It activates your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Perform 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Fun fact: clap push-ups increase upper body power and reactivity, translating directly into more explosive punches. Now, double jump squat. Start in a tall stance with your feet shoulder width apart, core tight, and chest lifted. Initiate a standard bodyweight squat by pushing your hips back and bending your knees until your thighs are at least parallel to the floor. From this loaded bottom position, explode upward into a powerful vertical jump. Land gently with soft knees. Immediately reload into another squat and perform a second explosive jump without rest between reps. Keep your arms tight or drive them upward to aid momentum. This compound plyometric drill taxes your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and calves. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Here's a fact: double jump squats improve reactive power in the lower body and train anaerobic endurance, essential for dynamic strikes, sprawls, and footwork recovery. Up next, bodyweight front slam. Imagine holding a medicine ball overhead, even though you don't have one. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width and interlock your hands tightly. Raise your arms up above your head with full extension, engaging your lats and shoulders. Now slam your arms downward aggressively between your legs in a snapping motion, using your entire core and hip hinge to generate the force. As your arms hit the bottom, squeeze your ABs like you're trying to brace against a gut punch. This ballistic movement works your core, shoulders, back, and glutes. Perform 3 sets of 20 to 25 controlled and powerful reps. Here's a fact: the front slam pattern reinforces the explosive hinge mechanics used in throws, downward strikes, and grappling surges without needing equipment. Moving on, bodyweight kneeling sissy squat. Hold on to a bench, rail, or stable surface beside you for balance, not for pulling. Engage your glutes, hamstrings, and core to create a solid foundation. Now, keeping your hips fully extended and torso upright, begin to lean back slowly by bending through the knees, not the hips. Lower as far back as your quads can handle, while keeping a straight line from knees to shoulders. Pause momentarily at your lowest point, then use only your legs to pull yourself back to upright. This exercise trains brutal isometric strength in your quads and glutes mainly. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 slow and controlled reps. Fun fact: the kneeling sissy squat mimics the full knee extension strength needed for takedown defense, powerful knees, and pushing off the mat during scrambles. Now, bodyweight rear lunge. Start tall with your hands on your hips or in a guard position. Engage your core and step 1 foot back, lowering into a lunge by bending both knees until your front thigh is parallel to the ground and your rear knee hovers just above the floor. Keep your torso upright and your front knee aligned with your ankle. Push off the back foot and return to standing. Alternate legs fluidly without rushing. Control is everything. This is about precision, posture, and unilateral strength. Rear lunges train balance, core stability, and lower body resilience, especially in asymmetrical positions. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each leg. Here's a fact. Rear lunges mimic retreating footwork, angle pivots, and single-leg takedown mechanics, training the same motor patterns fighters use to reset and counter. Up next, bodyweight standing calf raise. Stand on a flat surface or the edge of the step, feet shoulder-width apart and toes pointing straight ahead. Engage your core and slowly raise your heels as high as you can, pausing briefly at the top to squeeze your calves hard. Lower your heels back to the floor under control without bouncing. Focus on moving slowly and maintaining full body tension. For added challenge, do this single leg or hold the top position for longer. Though often overlooked, calf strength is key to explosive footwork. Pivoting, kicking stability, and lateral agility, all required every round, every fight. Perform 3 sets of 20 to 25 reps. Fun fact, strong calves help absorb shock during movement and allow fighters to explode into offensive or evasive motions without delay. Moving on, front plank to downward dog. Start in a strong forearm plank with your elbows under shoulders, body aligned from head to heels, and your core fully braced. From here, press into your palms, extend your arms, and lift your hips toward the ceiling, transitioning into a downward dog. Stretch through your shoulders, lengthen your spine, and engage your hamstrings. Pause for a breath, then reverse the motion, gliding back down into a controlled plank. This flowing drill links strength, stability, and mobility while engaging your core, shoulders, hips, and spinal stabilizers. Perform 3 to 4 reps of 10 to 12 reps. Here's a fact. This transition mimics ground-to-stand movements and helps develop shoulder endurance, midline stability, and hip opening for high kicks and sprawls. Now, sit-up punches. Lay on your back with knees bent, feet flat, and fists in your guard. Engage your core and perform a strong sit-up, driving your chest toward your knees. As you reach the top, throw 2 sharp punches, left and right, across your center line, keeping your fists tight and elbows tucked. Lower back down with control and repeat without breaking rhythm. This compound core drill fuses abdominal activation with striking motion, reinforcing muscle memory for real fight situations where you may be grounded but still throwing offense. Keep your breathing steady and punches crisp. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 sit-ups. Fun fact, sit-up punches combine core flexion with rotational strikes, perfect for building reactive power from guard and teaching fighters how to attack under pressure. Up next, diagonal punch. Stand tall in a stable stance with your knees slightly bent and fists up. Begin throwing diagonal punches across your body. Left hand to right hip, then right hand to left hip. Each strike should twist slightly through the torso without over-rotating the hips. Keep your core braced and your rhythm tight. This movement builds shoulder endurance, trunk rotation, and control over your strike angles. You'll build speed, accuracy, and a fighter's rhythm, all without needing a bag or partner. Aim for maximum volume while keeping control. This exercise targets your core and punching power muscles mainly. Aim for 3 sets of 20 to 30 punches. Here's a fact. Diagonal punches enhance your rotational coordination, essential for off-angle hooks, liver shots, and reactive shadow boxing. Finally, sky punch. Get into a fighter's stance with fists in guard. Begin punching straight overhead, alternating left and right as quickly as you can. Keep your core tight, spine tall, and arms moving non-stop. Drive each punch from the shoulder and upper back, not just the elbow. This high-rep burnout drill targets your deltoids, traps, and upper body endurance, essential for keeping your hands up, throwing flurries, and outlasting opponents during high-output striking exchanges. This exercise is great for creating resistance in your delts. Perform 3 sets for 30 to 45 seconds per set. Congratulations for completing today's workout. These 10 fight-approved bodyweight exercises every serious athlete uses to stay combat ready, no matter the setting. These movements build power, control, and endurance from the ground up, without touching a single piece of equipment. For ultimate results, I challenge you to perform this workout 3 to 4 times a week for the next few months. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's workout, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video with friends and family who may benefit from it too. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. How to build muscle with barbells, dumbbells, and kettlebells.